I was homeless at the age of 12 years old, and my father got incarcerated, and my mom kind of just fell into a depression. I was on my own, me and my sister. I began to live in empty houses, and I met some nice, wonderful people that lived down the street with me who told me about Jesus, and I was going to church with them. I ended up getting pregnant at the age of 15. I had a hard time with her, my firstborn. I thought I was going to give her for adoption. I turned around and got pregnant at the age of 18. So I had 2 kids by the time I was 18 years old. I got my first job and started working, got on housing, just trying to find my way. And I continued to try to go to church, but of course you had to work and, try to pay your bills and everything. I bought me a home up here off of Pines Road. And in that time, I worked and decided I wanted to go deeper with the Lord. I felt like He was calling me to go deeper with Him, to search for Him. And I remember stopping at Word of Life Center and came into the church, and I enjoyed it. I began to learn more about God. I began to worship and began to seek Him more. And then I decided to enter in the School of Ministry. School of Ministry was my first diploma. I went back and got my GED after I got my diploma from School of Ministry in 2011. I got my GED in 2012. I went on to get my associate's degree and graduated at Southern University in 2014. I left Southern University and went to Louisiana Tech and got my bachelor's degree as of last year, where I graduated from. Now I'm getting my master's. I'll be graduating this year, getting my master's in counseling and guidance. If anyone's out there who still have dreams, no matter what your past is and what you've been through, I believe you continue to seek the Lord. He knows your purpose. If you want to find your purpose, you want to find your passion, no doubt in my mind, no doubt in my heart that Jesus will help you with that.
One morning I woke up hoarse, and it stayed that way. I continued being hoarse for weeks. So I went to an ENT specialist and told him I'm hoarse and I don't have any other symptoms. And he knew when I said that what was going to happen, He did a scope, and sure enough, he could only see one vocal cord, and he said, "You have cancer." And gosh, I didn't know this was going to happen. I started praying for a miracle. I just said, many times I have said, I'll never see God heal, withered arm like He did in the Bible, unless there's somebody in our group that has a withered arm. And so when I got this diagnosis, I actually said, well, here I am, Jesus. I'm somebody you can heal. I'll receive my healing. But I was having a hard time finding a place to put my faith, because at first, my faith was, I'm going to get this miracle. And that didn't happen. And I didn't know what to put my faith in. One day, I got a phone call, and it was Brother Sam Moses. He said, you got to speak the word. You got to declare the word. You got to say you've got to speak the word, get it out your mouth. I went home and dug around in a drawer and got this black T-shirt out that had gray writing on it that said, you declare it, God will do it. I had my first radiation treatment and my first chemotherapy. And I wore that T-shirt, and I wore it every day for 38 days for every radiation. While I was lying on that table, I was in my mind quoting the scriptures that I was standing on. Isaiah 53, that says, by His stripes you are healed. And I just claimed my healing. By Your stripes I am healed. I just kept speaking the word and knowing that He's going to do what He said He would do. This is the testimony that I have. If you declare it, God will do it. By His stripes I am healed. I've had the scope done again, and we can see 2 vocal cords, and I've had a PET scan done again, and there are no cancer cells.